Hello there, this is Unreal Tournament 3 again, playing Onyx Coast, and this is from I think yesterday or the day before. God, it's as usual. I ripped this out of the recordings there, and then the next day I had some really incredible matches, and I'd really rather get them, but it takes so long to rip these things out. This one's closer to completion, so I got to get it going. This wasn't completely even. It started out even. It's even for about the first minute, and then Piper 77 comes in on our side, so we've got a one-man advantage on our side through most of this match. Although I'd say the bottom couple of players were noobs, and we've got Bar in here, and he's accusing at least one of them of sabotaging. So maybe it's a little even, but we did take a lot of damage on our core during this one. And for much of this, I followed my standard strategy of grabbing the manas whenever possible and jumping on top of the prime platforms, I guess you could call them. And when I couldn't get a manta, I generally tended to stay back here and heal the levy. And Bar spent a lot of time sitting in the levy and complaining about people getting into it when they really didn't need to. I'm not sure who's in the levy there. I'd be surprised if that's Bar, but this is going to be my big moment of this match when I get to steal the Fury here. This is I guess this probably just demonstrates that Blue must have a noob or two on their team, because you just don't get out of these vehicles like that. That one had a lot of health on it too. I was really trying to save it there towards the end. I just wanted to get it back in some safe area where I could keep it from getting shot at, but you know, there were other people on Blue that were a little bit too quick to realize that they didn't really want us to have that vehicle. So yeah, it's back to the mana now. And I'm pretty sure Piper's with us at this point.
Defend the bridge control.
No doubt. That's the end of that run.
Attack the bridge control node.
There are good people on both these sides. They've got enough sense to carry Avrils around with them. We're starting to get pushed back a little bit. We were doing really good there at the beginning. We got 20 points off their core right away, but now we're kind of getting pushed back. Although we do have the bridge node, which does help. But basically, I'm going to spend some time right here just very desperately trying to hang on to our prime and hoping like hell that nobody comes up here to attack me. But I'm going to do a little bit better than usual. I'm going to get a blue player coming up here on the left, but I'm going to come in here and just take him by surprise. That's Geddy Lee's nose. That's a classy name right there, Geddy Lee's nose. They don't get much better than that.
Attack the enemy.
Now I've got, is that the orb carrier? Yes it is, he's holding the prime for us.
Attack the bridge control
And
node.
so with that, I'm going to go back here and try to grab that manta again if I can. And once again, take it forward and try to take the opposing prime with it. But blue orb carrier is threatening our prime, and he'll probably manage to... Nope, no he did not. Enemy prime is down, so I'm going to rush forward and try to consolidate our hold on that. And I'm going to see that blue player there and just come in right on top of him like that. And that's a real nice play. There's nobody here to come get me. If somebody jumps up from below, I'll squish him right away. But we might just manage to build this node. If someone else on red shows up, that would be nice. But the Furious showed up. That's not good. So I have to get out of here and try to Avril him, and I'm not going to live long enough to do it.
Attack the bridge control node.
That's an example of a player using the Fury in the way that I do not like. The Fury's good at killing mantas, and you often get players who use it in that way.
Man Leviathan.
And also we've got Blue using the Dark Walkers to kill people as they try to pop out of our prime, which is probably the best way to use the Dark Walkers. They got me twice there. They just rake the opposing prime with their fire. I guess the Necros weapons here are supposed to have the advantage, probably. Okay, now our prime is down, so I'm going to jump in here and try to cover it a little bit. I think a blue player is going to pop up here and going to take him right out. There's our orb carrier. I'm going to let him go forward and take the and cap anyway. Looks like blue has the bridge node, which is not good because it means that they can sit over there and fire in our prime. Looks like despite all this, we've managed to capture the enemy prime. We're building it. I don't have a manta, so as usual I'm going to sit back here and heal the heal the levy. I'm pretty sure that's Bar in the levy now.
Is vulnerable. Man the
And
Leviathan.
yeah, that's him. And he's basically going to be telling people, get out of the levy and go forward and attack something. I'll handle the levy myself, which is reasonable.
Attack the bridge control
Yeah,
node.
you tend to do a lot of yelling in this game. It's a good thing you don't use open mic because you'd probably be screaming at people,
Grab
but
your orb. Blue core is
there's a lot of yelling that goes on. And I'm going to manage to take a few points off the Prime here. And I don't know, I probably should have kept firing at the Prime, but might as well shoot at the Darkwalker. I guess I thought I had a chance to take him down. Yeah, I'm sorry if I hurt anybody yelling at them like that. I kind of get into the spirit of this thing, and when people yell for taxis, I tend to tell them to run the orb themselves. It's not that I wouldn't come and give them a taxi, but it's usually like if I'm sitting in a tank or something and I can't come get them, and it doesn't look to me like anybody else is likely to, because the rest of the team are a bunch of layabouts who never do anything useful. I mean, I have an excuse. I know why I'm not there giving you a taxi. I'll tell you right now, it's because I'm in a tank or I'm doing something useful. But these other people, they're the problem, you see. This is the way I've got it figured, you understand? Well,
bridge deactivated.
This is kind of the low point of the match for us here. We're getting ready to take some damage on our core. There goes that Fury. I would have liked to have captured it. And I think I'm gonna get squished right here. Yep. So we're gonna get taken down to about, I don't know, maybe 30 points, something like that.
Red core is secure.
Could have grabbed the orb, but I'd rather heal the levy. Try to keep it alive. And there's people sitting in it. All right, our prime is down, so or at least our core is shielded. And there's a Manta for me to take. I think we're going to start turning it around at this point.
Attack the bridge control node.
I really hate it when people latch on for a ride right out of the gate from this side of this map, because inevitably with the Manta, as soon as you go down that ramp, you're gonna throw them. You know, they're gonna fall on their face. It's really hard to get out of there without doing that to them. Okay, here's a nice kill. He couldn't cap there anyway, but you know, it looked good. What the heck? And here goes another one. And gonna bounce right back here and start worrying about the enemy Prime.
Bridge activated. Attack
The other thing you can do with the Mantis here is kill the Darkwalker. I never quite seem to get around to that, but that is something that can be done, and I probably ought to do it more often. And I would stay up here and cover that orb a little bit more, but I slipped down and fell down. It's all right. We capped somehow. I didn't see how that happened, but I'm gonna take that opportunity to run forward, do just a whole lot of damage on the enemy core, but we're still not gonna finish here.
Control node. Blue core is critical.
Yeah, we're gonna take them down to just about nothing, but they're gonna hang on.
Blue core is secure.
You know, I'm not.
Grab your orb. Blue core is vulnerable.
They're down to 3 points. All we gotta do is hit the core a few times.
Attack the bridge control node.
But you know, you gotta go all out, because you know, teams turn around from disadvantages like this all the time.
Blue core is vulnerable.
And I'm figuring I'm not gonna make it, so I want to rush back before that Darkwalker hits me. I was very lucky he didn't kill me there. But I wanted to play defense. I figure somebody has got to go forward and get those 3 points, and I'm sure they will here shortly. We're nearly there.
Blue core is
Would
critical.
have looked good if I was here, but oh well. Yeah, we're getting ready to finish this up. Oh God, I need to do another downtown. I just had an incredible downtown match just earlier. It's just one of those matches that reminds me why I play this game. I gotta post that one, but it just takes too long to get it ready, and I want to post something before then. Okay, this is just about it here. Oh god, and I wish I'd had this thing out a little bit sooner. I could have knocked him off of that board. But I at least recovered our Manta there. Down to 2 points. I hate it when I feel like I got a chance to score the winning point. Just never quite managed to get there. But anyway, yeah. A pretty decent match. Not the most balanced in the world, but anyway, have a good evening.